hour, we get to talk to the BB Ninja evictees. We've been waiting for them. Look so good. Ben actually looks really tall. So, of course, I've got Ben and Chizoba with me in the studio. Hello.
Hi.
I mean, I knew you were tall, but you look like... How tall are you, Ben?
I'm not that tall. I'm just 6'3".
Just 6'3".
I'm just 6'3".
Until you're like a giant. You're tall. Chizoba, you look so good. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. Doing really well.
Way better than I saw you when you were evicted, though.
Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah, you cried on stage.
Saying, yeah.
So people have been saying it. I think it was when they showed highlight.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
you
yeah,
got
I
emotional.
yeah.
And I was like, oh. But does it make it easier that you guys, not like it's good to be evicted, but I mean, you stayed a couple of weeks in the house. Does it make it easier that you're doing this together, you and Ben?
Yes, it makes it way easier that I'm dealing with him. I'm not happy he's out of the house, but I'm also glad that he's beside me. So,
Yeah. What about you, Ben? Did you see it coming? Because you came out first.
So you're in disguise of my village. no, because you're in disguise. You're saying you're not happy, but you're happy I'm staying beside you.
I'm not happy you're out, but I'm glad you're beside me.
I don't want to be
me.
beside you. Leave me. I don't want to. Yeah. For me, I was actually really worried about her. So when I came out first, I'm like, hey, no matter when they go evict you, you will come outside, come meet me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So me, I was just thinking, what if she has gone first? Because I know the way Chizoba can be. You know, she's, this, she can be emotional and all that.
Yeah.
How she go, and then she no can be Lagos babe again too. You get, she's Abuja girl. And
Yeah,
so I was
to
thinking about.
navigate,
So when I just come out, I say, okay, good. No, I see I never even spend time. You see they mic me. I don't see one madam where they come from. Yeah, they don't even wait. You understand? I'm like, because they didn't allow me to check the TV, so I didn't even know that she was coming. I just see one madam with her face don't swell up. I say, what's happen? I want to say, what's happen? Well, it is what it is. But I'm happy that she's here. You get, because me, regardless. One thing about me is I'm always literally invested in people's stuff, like seeing people really okay than even more than myself. Do you understand? So, because if it was me, I still have done it myself, because me, I don't send.
You'd have handled it like a G.
So yeah.
Also, because I feel like you kind of were expecting it. I think in like the last 2 weeks or maybe 3, you've been like it could happen, maybe not. So I think it probably was easier.
Yeah, it was easy for me. It was very easy for me because I always expect the worst, so I don't put my hopes in anything. So if it comes, it comes. If it does not, it does not. So it was just my own calculations. I calculated with the fact that the only people left in the house, I was the only one at bottom 4 that I've been in bottom 4. The rest, so I'm like, okay, since they don't come out everybody with the bottom 4. I'm like saying that
most
you.
likely.
So when them radicals were still in the house, even in as much as they are my friends, that week I said, you see there, no worry. Radicals still there, because them they've been in bottom 4 every time, and then I'm like, so I was not really people. When he bullied me, I said, this one go hard, so only if and then do magic. So I was expecting it even the week before, but there was no eviction and all. So when he just came, I said, okay, you don't do next and me. Next week, Biggie, give me another 3. Maybe does it do like? Do you understand? It was just fun, like, okay, because pata, there's just 3 weeks left.
Yeah,
do you understand? So 3
I mean,
weeks is 21 days.
You've done
now
8 weeks, so
now it's just, I think we have like
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks and some days.
2
So
weeks
for
to the end of
a few days. So
yeah.
people keep coming, and now I'm going to even welcome the next set of people on
welcome.
Sunday. So
all right, Chizoba. I mean, I think I liked watching you in the party. Like you were like the life of the party.
Thank you.
That's not good deal.
And it's the fact that I mean, you could have fun with other housemates, but you knew how to have fun by yourself.
Yeah,
I think that was so. Thank you for making that interesting for us.
Thank you.
But speaking about when you were evicted, I mean, and even before that, I caught you on the right there in the diary session saying that it would really hurt you if you were evicted on Sunday.
Yeah.
So obviously it was a thing for you. What was the feeling? What was going through your mind at that time?
So I said it would hurt me because, I started the show. I was even unsure of myself. Then, as the show was progressing, I was just getting more and more confident on the show. Exploring my talent. So I just wanted to keep doing that to the end. And there's this thing about being on the show, you will go so far. You just want to see that end. Nobody wants to go far and just stop somewhere in the middle. So I was
Not
like,
middle,
okay.
honey. 8 weeks
Or
is not
somewhere-
middle.
Yeah, 7
But
weeks.
yeah.
But like, I just wanted to see the end. As with every other person on the show wants to see the end. So I was like, okay, fine. But I also had this thing in my heart, like, if this is the end of my journey, then fine, I'll go out and face the world. But emotions now, you know how it is. Just want to be there, but it's fine.
Okay.
I'm glad my sister is there representing, so I still have someone in there. And
Yeah.
it's not both of us out here, so that's still good.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Now, for you, I think a part that was really, you were generally a funny person in the house, right? But then there was a part, like, your diary sessions were always very hilarious. Was that a strategy for you?
No, it was not a strategy, because if I feel like if I'm doing something same way, it's not a strategy then, because it was just me being me. So if I was like not funny in the house and I can't enter diary session, good, make only people allowed, then that means it's strategy. Or if I was, change it, like I was funny in the diary session, not funny in the house. So it was just me. So it was just like a straight line. This is what I do. This is because even some of me, I don't know the ways people see it. Even I feel like say I even go mumu myself for them, because any small thing, any this thing, you want to do clown road, this. So it's not like if I have the road to, like, say we get one drama we want to do, next thing they see Ozee and Ozee, you are the king. So me, I be who? I be servant. So it was just, you understand? So they don't know the role where I go give, where they will give me. So that one, it didn't make me feel surprised. So if I want to, I will say, okay, make me say form, say mature, but I can't force who I'm not. Do you understand? So I just let it go. So that's who I was, the playful part, the no filter. Me, if I say anything, I go talk out. Do you understand? So it was no strategy. I didn't even, if not because I thought it was even there, even not because most times I go into the direction, to me, I feel like I'm always being serious. There's only the house. It's only the house.
There's this particular instance where Big Brother, you were not evicted. Nobody was evicted that week, but Big Brother asked for you guys to campaign.
Yeah.
I think that was so funny. And then you go into the diary session, and then you start saying, if I've done anything to you guys, then please forgive me. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember. It's just,
that trended, and that was so hilarious. Online.
I'll just beg you, because you don't, village people have not come after you. If they come after you, you know what I'm talking about. So you don't know how they operate. So let me just beg them in advance. Nobody say, okay, it's because you did not beg us. So you understand? So I had to beg them in advance, like, okay, if I've done everything, because before you now know, one person from my kindergarten will say, "Na me do of hair." So do you understand? Sharpener hair. So I just say, let me make I beg them down. All this kind of thing, you don't know people. Now them go know you at this point. Like, this one did not be this senior way. So I just had to clear, just say that one came from. I didn't even know it was, be perceived as being funny. So I didn't even know. I've never even watched at time to watch the diary section. I've seen few, maybe the Premier Cool body odor on the egg, stealing of the eggs on the one I said, Big Brother, are you talking about if I'm okay now or general? Those three, but I've not really seen the rest. I've never seen any diary section. I know the egg one is the one. But I'm not.
That Big Brother actually to retrieve and redistribute. Did he give you your reward though?
I say they should be calling me anytime I want to reach the promised land.
All that work.
Something they happen. Should I give you instance? Egg. I won't receive. I do my reward. First mission, second mission. People are beginning vexed. Give me. Second one too. My partner win head of house. I say he don't be.
Oh yeah.
We go enjoy that one because everything. He reach our turn. People are beginning vexed too. He say we know they enter. Third one too. There's one that happened too. There's one other thing that happened that I didn't get reward. I'm like, say they use swear for me. And they say this thing. So it's just that's just I don't know, but it is what.
Yeah, but it should all that work for the stealing of the eggs. That I won't say stealing. Do you asked to do that?
Yeah.
No, this the owner of the eggs asked me to retrieve them. So now him get eggs. He can say, oh yeah, go retrieve and come. So it's the owner of the house. So nobody can say it's not stealing here. So
hopefully they'll send you a reward, maybe post show.
Me then send them if people are hearing this, please. They ask for that reward. I beg, please send it.
All right, so let me move to Chizoba now.
Yeah.
I don't know what I feel like because I saw this just checking Twitter yesterday. I already saw quite a number of people tagging you. And I'm like, Chizoba, she wasn't problematic, in the house.
Yesterday.
But
I don't know.
she wasn't problematic in the house. But then again, this is my question, because you seem quite emotional.
Yeah.
Also, your sister is, let's say, in a way, like she's been very active on the show,
Yeah.
from day one. So there's always conversation around her,
Yeah.
and it feels like people have to defend, online.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing, but at the same time, like, it comes with, you have supporters, but you're also going to have lots of people trolling you.
Yeah.
So as an extension, that could extend to you. So
Yeah.
do you think that you are ready to face, online, the heat that's going to come online post-show, the trolls? Because it will come.
First of all, I think I can face the trolls, because usually, like, I'm an emotional person, but it's only those people I care about and love that can actually affect me. Any other person I don't know, your words, your opinions about me don't matter. So I don't think trolls will be my issue. And also, I've been told already, don't bother reading comments on social media.
Yes.
Don't bother. People have their opinions, and you can't change it. So if you're going in there defending yourself, you're just giving them something to talk about. So I can handle it.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay, fair enough. And speaking of Ozee, because you mentioned, you recently mentioned them. Speaking of Ozee, I think that was one time we saw you get angry, where you, I think like first 3-4 weeks, Ben, that is, you snapped at Ozee. Is it only you? I need you to explain what happened, because it was sort of like out of the blue, that period. What happened with that particular lash out at Ozee?
Okay, this person, they just showed me last and they even shoot now. Okay, what happened was that that week we lost our wager, so everybody was angry. We were just coming from the wager stuff, and everybody was angry. As we enter inside, and me can't give speech as per joking man. People can't listen, so you just be like Matthew, I think just give speech finish, and I won't give speech finish. Me we can't give the speech finish. Now me they can't give microphone infringement. So,
Okay, I think I remember.
the people say you just give speech finish. After like 10 minutes, now you say, guys, let's keep it up. Let's this. Now you can't go get them. So at that point, I was already angry, because I was furious, because what made me get infringement was because I was lamenting on how people use the toilet. That toilet, I don't know. You go see like 10 water bottles. Am I lying?
Yeah, no.
All the blue water. I can't dey vex. So I got it. So when I was going, the last thing I wanted to hear was someone probably make a joke out of it, or normally a joke where I go take. Because I don't if it was before they give me microphone, with this and place, you don't get to I'm on 1, I'm on 3. But at that point, because of the fact that the role where I don't play, I don't go give spare, now me come fail and first. So I didn't want to hear that joke. I didn't want to hear no joke. So I just went up and just said something like, you don't go lose guard, all those kind. I just
But you did lose guard. Did you not lose
now that
guard?
you're saying it is funny. If you had said it in that part, at that point, I still don't want to learn any words. I just said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to say, make it calm down. No talk at me again. No, you see, that kind of thing. See, talk at me again. So I see, reply me. I said, okay, me will say my mouth no good before. I said, okay, make I give you waiting you define. So that was just it. And immediately after I think it was up to 1 hour. I think 1 hour, less than an hour. We settled, and then it was there.
Okay. Now for Chizoba, Ozee was like your bestie, right?
Yeah.
Ben, what was that?
No,
What was it about, like, Ozee? What was it about Ozee that drew you guys close as friends?
Okay, so Ozee and I now, we have the same sibling dynamic kind of. Ozee is more out there and him is the calm one. Same with my sister and I. And we just got talking and realized that we share the same interests. We read books a lot. Just we watch the same type of movies. In fact, like my collection is almost like his collection in movies. So we just share the same thing. And then he was also someone that I could talk to easily. Like he had this big brother thing going on. Like if I talk to him, he will give me an honest opinion, but at the same time he won't just give me his opinion and just dish it out. And like he was always careful with his words, but he will correct you and tell you, you can be better at this, you can do this, but you're also wrong in this. And he was also encouraging me also to put myself out there. And same as me for him, he was also going through some emotional issues in the house because of what he has outside and all that things he left on settled outside. So he will bear his heart out to me. I'll listen to him, encourage him. Okay, keep pushing. Because there are so many times he was like, should he just leave because he's worried? And I was like, no, you will stay here to the end. So that's what we were just being each other's emotional, comforter, if that's the word. So just the sibling vibe, safe.
Okay. So what's your thought? Not how did you feel? What's your thought on Ozee nominating Ben?
So when Ozee nominated Ben, Ozee and Ozee to be precise.
Okay, Ozee nominated Ben as well.
Both of them nominated Ben. I was like, both of you guys, like our wardrobe just beside each other, were in the corner, and I was like, this is Ben from day one. You're always laughing at his jokes. Why Ben? And Ben is my person. But then again, these three people are like the most competitive people in the house. Ben always winning task. Same with Ozee and Ozee. So I just thought to myself, I was like, oh, maybe it's from a competitive standpoint. Maybe they see Ben as someone that they don't take out now might, stop them from winning the money, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, fine. That's probably why. And I didn't take it personal. Although I was like, you could have chosen somebody else, but like I didn't take it personal because it's a competition at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And Ben is a strong competitor in my opinion. So yeah, so just say it from a competitive point standpoint.
But Ben, how did you feel about
left you to the last day?
how do you feel about Ozee and Ozee nominating you?
As I said, I don't feel. I only felt some type of way about it for like 20 minutes. Things don't just take my hand. If I don't talk because he came to me at that point, and I just told him. So when it was the first one person first, I see they laugh, say it was still funny. Then it can't be too bad. I said, family affairs, yes, and that kind of. And then we just talked about it, and because he came to meet me, I no go explain. I know go explain for any person who I nominate. As I even finish, I crack joke, you first laugh. I say, no worry, I'll come back again, I'll crack the joke, you laugh. But for them, I feel like they felt some time, because they probably didn't know that we're going to open, the stuff together. And they felt some type way, and then they came to me, and then they were trying to explain that it's not personal, and I'm like, I just crack the joke on the table tennis stand with Sean, like, but now two family nominate me, I don't get him. So just aside from that, we just left it as that. So I still see them as good person. There's still people I'm going to work with even outside of the house. No hard feelings. I respect them a lot, and yeah, we're still going to work. There's nothing, even regardless if I was still in the house. Before the house, I never nominated them. Before the house. While I was in the house, I never nominated them. So if I've seen some, but even outside the house, even though I said, okay, my eye is not open, I told her that my eye is not open, but it's not something that we have still done. The way me I think is different. So everybody think differently. So I won't have still.
You moved past it.
Done. So that's just it. So.
All right, let's move away from the twins and talk about Ben. Let's do Anita. Now you were close to Anita, obviously. You guys were friends, but I'm coming from an angle of Anita in a ship. It felt like you were so big on revealing, the age thing with Tofa. Right. Why was that? Why were you bent on revealing the age situation?
I was not big on it. We just had conversations about it once or twice, and that was it. And that once or twice, these bloggers, if you guys say did they cut time maybe 15 seconds they play, we'll be saying every time I was talking about it, you get. So it was the type of thing where Anita is my friend. And people know. Anita come meet me. Say how far? There's speculations, because even Tofa never told me his age. I didn't know him outside of it, so I wanted to know the age too. So myself, I speculate. Do you understand? Because that house feels small, but everything goes around. Yeah. So people were speculating that it was 26. Do you know? Even so, everybody knew in the house, but it's just that the main person will get the matter. No, and she can't meet one of the closest person, because after Nelly, I'm the closest person to her, and Nelly no go no, because Nelly no be Suj, no be Tofa friend. I say, how far? What did you think? I said, me too. I'm speculating that it will be 26. That's why I just said. I said, so I think 26, because why I even said was, she's like, if I come out of the house and I find out you get to know about it, she go cut him off. I'm trying to say, that's my friend. Do you understand? Okay. I know how she feels about it. I said, you said she will cut me. I'm like, okay. I don't hold Tofa nothing at that point, because he was not my friend. It was just my acquaintance. I'm like, okay. Let us have it 26. Even the 26 where I even can't talk safe. No, I can't come out again. Yeah, another one again.
I think we will need Tofa to come out and clarify, because I think they also made, I don't know which is right, but I think they also made a mistake about his name. I think something is Joseph, but he's not Joseph. I don't know.
Yeah.
And maybe where he's from.
Is that one the mistake again?
Yeah, that's
a box
that's what?
like with the name Joseph in the house.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's Joseph or they wrote Jacob. I know that I saw it online that there's an, but then he's gonna have to come out.
Yeah.
And
So
clarify.
I was not me and this. It was just me being a good person to my friend. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, everyone would have done that regardless. So.
Okay, but then there's also this part where I think when they fought about the age thing, you were like, I think you were talking to someone, and then Anita came out. I caught this one live. Anita came out, and I think she wanted to sleep in another bed or another room. Like before she even said, I think she was like, "Is there any free space in your room?" Like you were so eager to like kind of like you were happy they were fighting to like look for where she would stay.
Are you sure you caught this one or someone
No,
told
I caught
you?
this one.
No.
And then wait. Do you remember when she now said, "Don't worry, you don't have to show me. Just tell me, is there an empty bed?" Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So like, was the eagerness?
Eager.
You know.
That's the thing. Some of the things, it's not
like,
everything you people
like
say. She felt off para for me. That's how I didn't even want to, because when she was coming, I saw her angry. I was like, "What is it?" She was really angry. So she was parrying. Then when she was parrying, she was looking for an empty bed to sleep. She said she was not want to sleep in the room. She was just grunting, and I wanted to talk to her. I was like, "Are you okay? Do you want to talk?" She said she doesn't want to talk. And then she asked me, "Is there an empty bed in the room?" I'm like, yeah, because there are some people that don't sleep in our room. I think Wani was sleeping in that period, and some people that were evicted. I said, empty bed. What's that for talk? And I said, empty bed day. So just go to the room. And
it was the eagerness.
Eager.
Like, yeah, they're fighting.
God.
I think that's it. But I think it's sort of toned down, initially, because the narrative was like, you had an issue with both of them together. But how do you feel about, Tofa and Anita though?
Anita is not even my type. That's the thing.
No, that's not the question I asked you.
I'm just telling you that. So
Okay.
the narrative, that's not my type. Do you understand? So she's just a friend. That's not my type. I just like her personality. So not body well. No. So it's how do I feel about Anita and Tofa? I feel good. Really and truly, I was actually rooting for them, and people can see. People that have eyes can actually see that I was rooting for them, because I'll just say this one. So the last time they had a serious fight, nobody could beg Anita to talk to Tofa in the house. And not that because she's here. Who made Anita talk to Tofa?
Ben.
Even Nelly, her closest, that she came and talked to Anita.
Anita even said it.
She mentioned it.
She mentioned it. She said, if not for Ben. So tell me, if I no like person, I'll say, oh yeah, go now and go and talk to this person. Yeah. She told me, I have to go and meet. I said, you go talk to this boy now. I did it from, a space of love. So there's, and even the Tofa, we were cool. Nobody else to do one game where we say we begin to sing. I don't know if you watch that. They say we begin to sing praise and worship. We always do stuff together. We always laugh.
I don't think we're going to wrap up from Anita real quick. But I don't think the people even thought that you wanted Anita. I think it was like you just wanted to pepper them. But then that sort of toned down, because even Tofa initially, it's like he doesn't have an issue, but it's like, for instance, Anita, it's in the morning, Anita dresses up, and I don't know, maybe she paints her nails or wears something new. That before he even gets to compliment her and say, "You're looking at Ben's already in front."
Make I explain this one. That time was there. I must explain this one. What happened was that the way girls want their guys to be, and Tofa is not doing that. So she's.
How do you know that?
That's what she told me. He said she first asked me, "Ben, is this nails not fine?" You know that kind. You remember the time? This is not fine. I said it's fine. Because but I'm not getting compliments from Tofa. So she now said when he comes, compliment me. That kind of say, make you remember. I said they do the compliment. She sent me message when he comes. Because that kind of compliment me. I don't know that I sent you the message. Because this your nails. Did you just make it? So she dey try send signal to the guy.
We get
to the point that even married man TJ compliments her before. Now that one vex her part. Say, how will a married man compliment me before person where they talk to me when they talking stage? She was even I think you heard about it.
Yeah,
it was just
to compliment her as well.
She told you to compliment her. She even said make this one talk about her. So at least Tofa go feel
learn.
And he just missed all the signs.
He just missed everything. So maybe now when he can't get, he say, so you go call and say, now this maybe when she called her and said this is why I'm vexing, but she will not tell her that now me send Ben. Because say now this idiot caused the issue. If you no compliment them now, she no go the vex. Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Clarified. All right, Chizoba. I'm sure a number of people would have asked you already.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you because obviously you and your sister with her, and I know that sisters will always have their, a dynamic and all of that. But then you guys sort of argued a lot, and it was, national TV. At some point you cried as well.
Yeah.
Even when you're having conversations, like instead of just going to each other and talk about it, you probably be complaining to somebody. And obviously that sort of came off weird to some people online. Was that a strategy? Or what was that?
That was not a strategy. I just feel like on that show we get judged harshly. Like, have people forgotten that they argue with their siblings? Siblings fight, siblings argue. The only difference now is that me and my sister were arguing on a large scale. People are getting to watch it. And then we're in a house. Usually in the real world, we're not always in the same house 24 hours doing the same thing. I have my thing, she has her thing, but now we're doing the same thing. Of course we argue, and our argument was mainly during task and wager. We never argued about anything. We didn't argue about friends, we didn't argue about food, we didn't argue about anything because we had our own things going for us. But task, we were working together, so we'll just argue about pushing ideas and whatnot. So it was not, the arguments are not even, yes, they were deep because at that moment now emotions are high, but it was
still on the surface.
It wasn't
no animosity or anything.
No animosity at all whatsoever. I cry because it's my sister I'm arguing with, not because I'm arguing, or not because, like, yes, she comes, she's more direct and all that, but like it's just because I'm arguing with my sister, that's why I cry, and just surge of emotions. But it's not like she never said anything so hurtful to me, like, oh, I hate you. Just the energy of arguing with your sister was making me cry.
Who was the initial one with the idea to come on the show?
We both auditioned at different times, but like 4 times each. So there was nobody's idea. I saw the audition. I was like, oh, Onyeka. She was like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, as a duo.
But like, as a duo. It's not like she had an idea or I had an idea.
Okay. Ben, you're close to Chizoba. What's your thought on her and her sister? Close to the mic.
Okay, I just think left to me. I just think. They think differently. They're two different people, and this one, say if it better if one of them dull, then not just one go they talk. Do you understand? I just feel say, I know I'm calling them over Sabi, but I just feel like 2 of them know. This one don't say okay. I'm gonna give an instant of Onyeka is now she be the theater arts person, drama and and it reached time for theater this thing. So at that point, she won't make this one keep quiet, no talk. And this one go be like, say, okay, the fact say you study this thing for school no means say I can't put my own input. And that kind of stuff, they feel fight kid them because don't go to say keep short. You can talk say, calm down. Now this is my thing. I do it in 4 years. You talk say do it like this. So Onyeka's, she's trying to make it good, very good, and say this one no go fit. So it's just when they are now clashing, or sometimes this one feel say, okay, let's say something like, you didn't even allow me take my own idea, or maybe I wanted to do, okay, I think there's one drama she wanted to do, she just gave us Sia.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she gave me the child.
And that was not the road originally. Like me, for
So
example,
it was more about including you more.
Yeah, some things that me I would leave. Like me now, if you give me drunkard, I go do them. But some people, there's not even one time, I think we only do one drama, they give Anita, say you go do, say your body they smell. Because if it's body that is smelling, I'm not doing. That kind of, me I say bring it. Body they smell, nobody say my body they smell for real life. And so, now you're giving her that robe, like, okay, you didn't even ask me what I want to do, if it's what, do you understand? So I feel like that's where, and it's most times when they clash that I see, now when we get tax, sponsor tax, okay, let's do this thing, this particular task, drama no good for him, let's just do presentation, this one will say, okay, now drama good for him, you understand? It's just, that's how me I see it. I don't see it, I see them, because they actually love each other. A lot. You see any small video because if you don't like person, you know they cry for the person. And as this one they cry, so that one said they give them the cries, the tears back. So you won't cry, I make I give you two. Do you understand? So they give themselves. So it's not like I feel like they love themselves so much. And see when she leave, she cried river for house now.
Yeah.
If you go there happy, if you know, like say that one she don't go. That way, boy, she was crying that she was
I
down.
think there was a task she said she wanted to win for you or something like that. Yeah, that's cute. Anyways,